Hi guys, happy Monday. Blah. So, how is everybody? I still feel like fucking shit. Total, utter fucking shit, so. Sorry, no black eyes today. Natural, all natural. So, 4:30 a.m. What the hell? Why do I keep waking up at 4:30 a.m. every freaking morning? It's either 4 or 4:30. So, in numerology, 4. I have no idea. I wake up at 4 with peanut butter cravings. So, what does peanut butter have in it? Potassium. My body must be craving potassium. That's one logical explanation for waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, every fucking morning. So, the number 4 is the number of the physical plane. The geometric figure corresponding to 4 is the square, the base of the pyramid. So, the pyramid could be the food chain, possibly. The basics, I'm not sure. It's the most stable of all forms. The various forms of the cross symbolize 4, because spirit, represented by the vertical line, when penetrating matter, the horizontal line, forms a cross with the equal arms. So, this number also indicates that labor has reached completion. The fruit of the toil, or union, indicated in the number 3, tarot key 4, the emperor, similarly represents the solid material plane. Okay, so solid material plane. Why am I waking up at 4 o'clock every morning? My life path, 4 is the physical plane, which would represent your life path, right? So is my life path peanut butter? I would God hope not. And then 11 o'clock is when I wake back up every morning, every 11 o'clock. So I guess 4 and 11. Okay, 11 is actually in here. Alright, so 11, let's see, completion. 4 is completion. Base, solid grounds, right? So, let's see, 11. Alright, number 11 means a new beginning, but one that depends for its accomplishment upon the wisdom and efficiency acquired during the past cycle from 1 to 0, 1 to 10. There is an 11-year cycle of the sun. In key 11, justice, we are warned that yeah, that was like completely speaking tongues. So we are warned that we must begin this new cycle in a balanced manner, weighing out thoughts, words, and deeds on the golden scales. So that just doesn't, that doesn't make any sense to me. I suck at numerology. I wonder if 30's in here too. 17, 21. Yeah, it does. It stops at 21. So no, I don't know. I wish I knew what that actually meant, because it's bugging me really bad. So yeah, that's my my concern. I don't know if you could call it a concern, but let's see what the number is. It's the internet. You guys take a journey with me in the internet. Maybe, if it wants to work. There we go. Alright, so should I Google it? So, what should I Google? 4, meaning numerology. There we go. Alright. Learn the numerology meaning of the number 4. Which one should I go to? We'll go to the first one. We will pick the first one. Okay, so numerology.com. I don't know how accurate. No, I don't want to check my horoscope. I'm not that pretentious today. Alright, the number 4, here it is. Wow. Alright, so, the 4, without a doubt, masculine, reflecting strength and stability. His chief characteristics are dependability, productivity, punctuality, and obedience. He is trustworthy, patient, conventional, and a traditionalist. He is a bit boring and not much of a social person, preferring to toil in quiet obscurity. He works steadily and can be very persistent. He finds great satisfaction in his accomplishments and favors results over financial reward or public recognition. He is humble, dresses conservatively, and blends in with his surroundings. Okay, so he's average in looks, physically healthy and strong, neat and clean, but unremarkable. He does not like to draw attention to himself. That would not be me, because I don't intentionally draw attention to myself, but okay, but will fight you tooth and nail if you try to muscle in on his territory. I don't know if that represents me. I am very confused. I don't know. So you guys need to help me with this. So he believes in effort and control, and is certainly goal-oriented, but his goals are simple and down-to-earth. He is not a visionary, but notices every detail. He is capable, has an excellent memory, and doesn't cut corners. He is the perfect employee, but doesn't tend to do well in social environments. So, social anxiety, I guess I could relate with that. Traditionalist within traditional witchcraft, I guess. I do feel like I have strength, inner strength. A strength card has been popping up for the horror community, the Ouija community, horror family, Ouija family. So I don't know. I don't know. There's so much. I don't specifically know what a visionary is. I do not know what that word means. So I'm not a perfect employee. I work for myself. So, alright, if you look at the shape of the number 4, you will see that the hard angles are proper symbolic representation of this rather straight-edged workaholic who is neither creative nor artistic, but is good at working with his hands. Many craftsmen and skilled laborers have the 4 prominently in their charts. He is a good provider, but demands discipline and loyalty, and in some cases takes discipline too far. He can't handle chaos and is prone to panic attacks if it appears he might not have things fully under control. I don't know what that represents to me. I do have panic attacks, but I'm very crafty, so I really can't pinpoint those specifics on me. I am very goal-oriented. My goals are big, though. My goals are extremely way too big. I mean, extremely way too big for me. I mean, my goals and ideas are just huge. So I guess I should take it down a notch and kind of realize that I need to have a stable foundation first. But I'm still not understanding this. So 4, the salt of the earth. Maybe I should... What do you guys think I should look up? 11? What am I doing? Okay, wait, there's 2 pages here. Is this... Oh, yeah, there is more. I don't want to chat with a free psychic, I'm sorry. I can do that by myself. Okay, age is more than a number. So, what? Number 4, numerology, the salt of the earth. Okay, here we go. More. A lot more. The 4's imagination is not well developed, and I have a great imagination. I have a crazy imagination. It's wild. It seriously runs amok. So I don't know how to contribute that to me. And his views are usually narrow-minded and conventional. Sounds like somebody I know, maybe. The Beast. You guys remember the Beast, right? Right. Everybody should remember the Beast and the stories. Who that Beast is. So listen to this. Where is it? The 4 tends to be religious without questioning established doctrine, preferring to parrot beliefs. The beliefs of his peers, feeling safe and secure in the predictable, unchanging nature of a tight discipline more than any other number, except perhaps the 7. 4s are found in the charts of monks, priests, and other religious leaders. Okay. I'm guessing that I've never done a chart. Philosophy of the Stars. I remembered your name. You did my chart for me. You did my chart that I do not understand still, and I still need your help. Because I'm not good at this. So, okay, 4s are found in the charts of monks, priests, and other religious leaders. Many also become excellent managers and organizers. And it's not all uncommon to find a 4 in the upper echelons of business and government. The 4 will work hard and can be driven to reach the top of his profession. But in striving to reach the top, he usually finds that his greatest obstacle is himself. His lack of social skills, his inability to relate to the mundane issues of his coworkers, and his lack of intuition. Let's see, 4, why is that popping up? Maybe that means somebody in my life? Okay, the 4 doesn't like to make waves, but values his moral convictions, and will not back down when convinced that he is doing the right thing. However, he can also be intolerant, and when faced with people from other cultures, countries, or races, his insecurity can turn him into a cruel bigot. Okay, there's my 4. I found my 4. I found what the 4 is. But why 4 in the morning? Why am I waking up at 4 in the morning? Many 4s choose a career in the military, where their obedient, disciplined nature is right at home. They especially thrive when they are assigned duties that include administrative and organizational work. I still don't see how that is me. It can't be me. I'm not a 4. So, as with any number, there are some contradicting traits with the 4. For instance, while he is not particularly social or fun-loving, the 4 sometimes reveals an entirely dry sense of humor. I know the 4 then. I can pinpoint who the 4 is. Okay, so further, although he is a strict and disciplined parent, the 4 is also extremely devoted and will walk through fire to get his kids what they need. Definitely a 4. Definitely. So, this says, my description of the 4 is, not surprisingly, almost the exact opposite of my description of the 3. So, this is to be expected, as every number is, in important ways, a counterpoint to one that directly precedes it. The 2 is polar opposites of 1. The 3 displays traits that are directly opposed to those of the 2, and so forth. And of course, the difference between the 5 and the 4 are like night and day. I do not understand this. So, ouch, jaws hurt. Maybe the number 11. Maybe the number 11. Birthday number, balance number, sun number, expression number, core numbers, your life path number. See, I don't get any of this. I suck at numerology. Numbers 1 through 9. No, I really don't want my fucking horoscope read. So, let's see about numerology. Numbers 1 through 9. Well, no, I want 11. So, if I did 11, if I did 1 and 1, let's see, what equals 11. Okay, so 1 through 9, the building blocks of numerology. Okay, single digits numbers 1 through 9 are the foundation of the science of numerology. Each of these numbers has its own personality, strength, shortcomings, quirks. So get a good understanding of how numbers affect us. It helps to get to know each of these numbers as if it were a person with its own unique traits. Get to know each number, what each number means, as we introduce you to each one personality. So I'm fully confused with numerology right now. And I don't, 11. Let's see, maybe I should go to Google again. Type in, I wake up at waking up at 4 a.m. Spiritual meaning. Spiritual meaning. Sorry guys, I am like really sick. Okay. Okay, I am going to just go with the first one. Waking up between 3 to 5 a.m. can be a sign of spiritual awakening, but then to sleep until 11. But I get up and to go back to sleep. Okay, waking up between 3 to 5 a.m. can be a sign of spiritual awakening. Okay, yesterday's card readings for all of us, Jen, Sylvia, Agnes, everybody. Do you guys wake up? What time do you guys wake up? Like, do you guys wake up at just odd numbers? Like 4? So, okay. Alright, there's a really cool quote. I like this quote. I've seen this quote before. It's by Rummy. Jen, I think you have posted this quote. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. Rummy. I wonder if that has anything to do with letting the body naturally fall back to sleep. Like when you wake up, you're supposed to let your body get back into the relaxed mode to where you can go back to sleep. But I don't know. I know the science behind the brain of it, why we wake up. We have to wake up because we have to pee, or we have to wake up because, we just wake up. I know the science behind that, the psychology behind it, but the spiritual, I don't know. Okay. Well, waking up at the same time every night without an alarm clock will be a sign that you need to pay attention to. You are a human being with energies flowing through your body that you may not be aware of. Okay. I really think that you and Jen and Sylvia, you guys will like this. I really think, I hope. I don't want to become a barefoot rider. What is a barefoot rider? Bareback? Sorry, a little gay humor in there for you ladies. Alright. Okay, so that represents waking up at a specific time, represents the energies running through our bodies that need to be acknowledged. So previous articles have explained energy meridians that are used in traditional Chinese medicine. These energy meridians are important for the practices of acupuncture and acupressure. The energy meridians of the body are also connected to a clock system that, according to ancient Chinese medicine, is energizing different parts of the body at times of the day. So waking between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. every night is a sign that energies in that corresponding part of your body are blocked. Okay, I wake up at 4 because I have to pee. I have to piss like a horse. That's why I wake up. So, what? Something's blocked. Something is blocked. Oh, blocked or weak. Okay. That doesn't give me any good information. So trouble sleeping between 9 o'clock p.m. and 11 o'clock p.m., I don't fall asleep at that time. But this says between 9 and 11 p.m. is typically bedtime for most people. Yeah, I mean, 11 o'clock is my cutoff time. Difficulty falling asleep during this time is a sign of excess stress and worries from the day. So positive mantras, meditation, or successive muscle tension and relaxation exercises are recommended to help you sleep. Okay, so waking between 11 p.m. and 1 p.m. Okay, so here is for between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. But that's 1 a.m. There's no 4. So according to the ancient Chinese medicine, this is the time frame. This time frame is the time that the energy meridian of the gallbladder is active. Waking up at this time frame is associated with emotional disappointment. Practice unconditional self-acceptance and forgiveness of others in order to get back to sleep. It's Buddhist. It sounds very Buddhist. I like this. I'm feeling very calm. Okay, so waking up between 11 o'clock p.m. and 1 o'clock a.m. So yeah, I am at 4 o'clock still. Okay, waking between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Okay, this is the energy meridian associated with the Chinese medicine body clock and the liver. Waking up at this time is associated with the emotions of anger and excess yang energy. Try drinking cool water and taking ownership of a situation that caused you to feel angry in order to rest peacefully through the night. Okay? If you guys wake up at between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., there you go. Here we go. Alright, waking between 3 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock a.m. Okay, waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is associated with the energy meridian that runs through the lungs and the emotions of sadness. Bingo, yes. To help yourself get back to sleep, try some slow, deep breathing and express faith in your higher power to help you. If this time that you awaken is between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., it could be also a sign of your higher power alerting you to pay attention to messages that are being sent to align you with higher purpose. Read more below about this important time frame for wakefulness. Okay, so waking between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., which 4 falls between 3 and 5, obviously. An energy meridian that runs through the lungs and the emotions of sadness. And I do wake up and I can't breathe. Fuck if I know. So, alright, waking between 5 a.m. and 7 o'clock a.m. The energy flow is in the large intestines during this time of the morning. Emotional blockages are also associated with this time of early morning. Try stretching your muscles or using the restroom to help yourself get back to sleep. Okay, that does not... Okay, if you wake up at the same time every night, this may be why. Alright, so... I guess it's all about a higher purpose. What you were talking... the awakening, what you were talking about, Jen, Sylvia or Jen, one of you. I remember. Yes, I do need to quit these. Okay. Our brains are not quite fully awake when we suddenly awaken at night. No, oh my God, no. So according to the NewYorker.com, one of the consequences of waking up suddenly and too early is a phenomenon called sleep inertia. First given a name in 1976, sleep inertia refers to that period between waking and being fully awake when you feel groggy. The more abruptly you are awakened, the more severe the sleep inertia. I wake up like that. When we suddenly wake up in the night, what is that word? Oh my god. Okay, now we're really getting to like the brain science. Okay, when we suddenly wake in the night, the prefrontal cortex part of the brain that is involved in the decision making and self-control is not awake yet. We are not capable of intelligent thoughts when we wake in the night, so avoid making any important decisions. Who would make a decision that early, just waking up? Well, I guess. Okay, so waking up and fulfilling your higher purpose. Your sleep cycle is time when you dream, and you can also receive messages from the divine about your path. Dreams can reveal details about the spiritual journey that you are on. As a human being on a spiritual journey, you need to be aware of the signs that your higher self is sending to you. In the same way that emotional problems can manifest in the body as pain, your spirituality can also manifest in bodily form as well. The divine inner spark that we all possess is being called upon at the time you are waking up. This signal from your higher power is something to tune into. 4 a.m. So 4 a.m. Trying to register all this. So 4 a.m. would... Okay, I'll just go on with the article. Many people believe that we are here to learn and develop our being and to become the best version of ourselves. Some people call this the process of moving to a higher level of awareness or consciousness and ascension. Being aware of your higher purpose is part of this process. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's all it's got to say. No, I don't need a psychic. I have one inside my head. Alright. So, that's very strange. Astrology, how to start your own blog, daily pictures, spiritual awakening, meditation, prophecy, awareness, extraterrestrials, astrology, science, exiting the matrix. Wow. I guess it's a sign of spiritual awakening. Maybe. Esoteric metaphysical database. Thank you guys for this information. So, okay, I guess I don't know. Ew, there's bacon on here. I don't want to see bacon. Sorry, I'm vegetarian, guys. Okay, let's try one more. Alright, so. Okay. Now we're going to go to the inkedgoddesscreations.com/blog/news. So, thank you, Inked Goddess Creations, for your information. Okay. So 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Spiritual message time. Alright, so I'm going to read this blog here, and we'll see what this one says. So, I'm not like a log sleeper. I toss, I turn, I have crazy dreams, some symbolic, some just maybe in my brain having fun. But over the years, I've had one thing pretty constant. When my head finally hits that pillow at night, I wake up somewhere between 3 and 4 in the morning on a regular basis. I'll toss and turn for a little while, then my body heat will skyrocket. Mine does that. And after it goes down shortly after 4 a.m., I am able to go back to sleep without a problem. I get really, really hot. I wake up, I'm sweating, and it's not fun. I'm dripping wet. Not in a good way. Huh. Okay. So it's been happening for probably about 10 plus years now, ever since I truly found my spiritual path. I can remember explaining things to my friends when we lived in England over a decade ago, and they giggled as they told me, quite matter-of-factly, that's the time when the veil is the thinnest, love. What veil? Thought. That was only on Halloween. So the veil is thinnest at that time. When we lived in England, I joined an amazing moot. I don't know what a moot is. A very eclectic group of pagans from many other different spiritual paths. They held workshops, meetings, outings, camping trips, handmade goods, fairs, and I loved it. I would love that too. Okay, my soul was truly at home there. I learned so much about different beliefs, old world philosophies, and much more. I was finding myself spiritually during this time, so I was a sponge who soaked up every bit of metaphysical information I could find. I asked questions, researched, and impressed myself in the ancient spirituality that is found in England. What a great way to start, too. Okay. They all knew about the 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. waking up time, so they shared with me. This was back in 2003-ish, so while there was the internet, there was nowhere near the amount of information on the internet as there is today. I remember. I know you ladies, Jen, so if you guys remember no internet days, I know you do, because you're my age. Alright, between 3 and 4 a.m., some articles on the web today say 2 to 4 in the morning, the veil between the spiritual realm and our realm is the thinnest. This isn't so much the same veil thinning found at Samhain, Halloween, where past loved ones and spirits can communicate with us. This is a daily thinning. This for most spirit guides, your higher self, and messages from the other side. Okay, 4 a.m. Okay, I used to fight this nightly interruption. I did too. I am fighting it. Getting really mad that I was up yet again in the middle of the night. Once I found that wakings would continue until I opened myself to whatever message they needed to get to me, I stopped fighting and started listening. Sure enough, I was given a message. One that led me to the spiritual path I'm on this day. So I've got a message to fucking listen to. That's my message. That's my higher self's message to myself. Or something like that. Okay, it doesn't happen every night. Oh God, it does for me. And when it does happen, the message isn't always clear. So sometimes they have to try a few nights to get things across. They're communicating across realms or dimensions, not just shouting from down the hall. So some patience is needed. That's very true. Over the years, I have found some new tricks that have helped me receive the messages more clearly, and on the first try, so maybe the rest of my week is interruption-free, unless they have more messages, of course. So this is just what has worked for me. So here are these tips, which I think I just wish I knew why. 4 a.m., why? 4 a.m., I wake up and I crave peanut butter, food, and I always have to pee. So, okay, note the time of the awakening. I have found that it's pretty much the same time each night. I feel this is because each guide has a sweet spot in the thinning of the veil. So that's the best time they can reach you. If you start to note the time, then you'll know when you are being awakened for a message. And just not because someone's car alarm went off outside. Okay, I totally get that. Okay, lie on your back and take 3 deep breaths. Center yourself and relax. I usually face my palms upward, so like this, just so I can receive any energy that might be heading my way. Concentrate on your third eye area between your eyebrows. Continue to breathe smoothly. Take note of anything that pops into your mind. Messages don't always come through as, don't forget to attend the natural healing convention next week. Usually they are sent through as symbols, images, fragmented thoughts, etc. that can be pieced together to obtain the meaning. For me, I'm commonly sent images of animals or ideas for my store blog writing. In the morning, I'll look up the animal and find it is associated with an energy or an idea I needed to incorporate into my life at the moment when I thought it would. I love it when that happens. Okay, so when the images, thoughts, messages are clear, you'll know it. I definitely recommend keeping a journal or notebook and pen on your bedside table because you will want to write down everything you saw, heard, received as soon as possible. I don't even turn on a light most nights. Excuse me. Just open to a blank piece of paper, date it, and start randomly writing words down. Thank your spirit guide. That is pretty important. Please don't forget it. Yeah, it's very important. Go back to sleep. If the message was conveyed, it will probably be no problem. Okay, so this person says that I have two very pretty important side notes that definitely need to be thrown in here. Okay, more than likely your body temperature will skyrocket. I usually break out into sweats. I do too. Which last about 10 minutes, yes. Then things go back to normal. From what I've read, this is simply due to the surge of energy you'll get while connecting to the other side. Some articles state a rise in the body temperature correlates to a rise in your body's vibration level. That makes sense too. Whatever the reason, if an immediate torrential downpour of sweat bothers you, be sure to keep a towel near the bed. If it will come on, stick around for 5 to 10 minutes, then go away as fast as it showed up. Well, I don't get drenched that bad, but I mean, I'm pretty freaking hot. So, alright, she also has one more little note. For me, things aren't always handled so smoothly in bed, with simply deep breathing and opening myself up to the message. That's my problem. I can't go back to sleep. So a little bit. Okay. Where did I go? Okay. Okay, I felt that the need to get up, draw right, light candles, etc. So for the most, my nightly message deliveries come in the manner I stated above. Some heavier messages require more to receive or truly understand them. As long as you don't fight it and you go with the flow of energy, sleep after the message still shouldn't be much of a problem. Your spirit guide, our higher self, isn't here to torture you with the sleepless nights when they know you have a big meeting the next day. They simply want to get their message across to you. And once that is done, they will help with you getting back to sleep. If you are up for hours after the message, that's on your own brain not being able to shut off, not on the message or messenger. Okay. Totally get it. I don't like waking up at 4 a.m. So the more you go with the flow, when a message comes your way, the easier they get. Then one day you'll wake up, see that it's your sweet spot time. Deep breathe, open yourself, stick a leg out, side the covers, receive the message, thank the spirit guides, write it down in the dark, roll over, go back to sleep. Okay. So, I guess that's the meaning. I don't know. I don't know what it means, so. It's very confusing. Numerology it pisses me off. I'm very pissed. Because I sleep. It's fucking with my sleep. So 1 over 4, I feel really short. 1 over the number 4. So yeah, I don't know. No clue. No freaking idea. So, alright. Yeah, total numerology lesson for the day. So if you guys are waking up at the certain times, there you go. Didn't help me much, but I guess that's my sweet spot time to receive messages. So now I guess it's up to me to go back and think what messages could possibly be wanting to be fucking revealed at 4 a.m. besides peanut butter. Health issues, maybe? I'm not sure. Not sure. Lots of research to do, so. Alright, guys. I'm freaking tired, so I'm off. And I love you all very much, and thank you guys for watching. All my love. All my love. I can go to sleep right now. Okay, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, let me know what you guys think below about all of this. Waking up at 4 and numerology, and I'm just confused. So, alright guys. I love you all very, very much. And everybody be safe. Have a great day. Try to. And I love you all very much.